The big city of Luminara is a place where magic and new things live together. There are very tall buildings that go up to the sky. These buildings are made of special stones and metals. During the day, they shine like the sun. And at night, they light up like big lamps. Many people live and work in Luminara. They walk on paths that move or ride in cars that can fly. These cars get power from shiny stones. These stones are found in caves under the city. They are not like other stones. They have magic inside them. There are also many shops in Luminara. Some shops sell new machines and tools. Other shops sell things with magic. People in the city hear sounds of machines and magic songs. Luminara is a city where old magic stories and new stories come together. Everyone thinks Luminara is a very special place to live. In the big city of Luminara, there is a very tall tower. At the top lives Elara. She is a smart maker of things. She has black hair with some silver in it, blue eyes, and wears special clothes. These clothes have patterns of machines and magic on them. People know her because she makes new things using old magic and new machines. Inside the tower, she has a room where she works. This room has tools that float, see-through pictures, and magic things. Elara has 3 helpers. One is Orion. He wears glasses and is good at making tools. He can also add a little magic to them. The other 2 helpers are Lyria and Selene. They are sisters. Lyria has yellow hair and is quiet. She is good at magic that helps and protects. Selene has black hair like Elara. She is good at strong magic. All 3 helpers learn from Elara. They want to be like her one day. They want to keep making new things with magic and machines in Luminara. In the big tower, Lyria and Selene often talked loudly. They liked to show who made better things. People in Luminara knew about this. Every week, they showed their new things in the city's main square. Many people came to see. Lyria made things that helped or kept safe. Selene made things that were bright and fun to watch. They both wanted to be famous for their things. But Orion was different. He was quiet and worked a lot. He didn't talk about how good he was. He liked to work with others and help. Elara liked that about him. He was always ready to help, with magic or machines. He was a good friend to Elara. He was always there for her. The day started with everyone talking about Elara's new thing. In the big square of Luminara, there was a big stage with a door that had special patterns on it. This door was made by Elara to join magic and machines. Everyone in the city came to see or watched on see-through screens. Elara, with Orion, Lyria, and Selene, tried to start the door. But something went wrong. Lights went out, cars fell, and the city was dark. People were scared. Elara and her helpers tried to stop the door. Some people saw a person near the door controls. They thought maybe this person did something bad to the door. Elara and her team had to fix the city and find out who this person was and why the door didn't work. The big problem with the door was seen by the city's leaders. They had a meeting in a big room with shiny lights and walls that told the city's story. At the big table sat Magistrate Vega. He was very serious and strict. He looked at Elara and told her to come. Everyone was quiet. He told Elara that she had 1 month to fix the problem. If she didn't, she and her helpers would have to leave Luminara. This made everyone talk about Elara in a bad way. She felt sad when people looked at her. But she and her helpers wanted to make things right. They wanted to fix the door and find out why it went wrong. They worked together to help the city. Elara, Orion, Lyria, and Selene had a big job to do. They looked at old stories and maps to find help. They read about a special stone called the Nexus Crystal. This stone was very strong and could help the city. They wanted to find it. They went to a magic forest where trees talked in soft sounds. They also went to a tricky maze that showed them things they were scared of. After that, they went to a place with old machines and robots that didn't work right. They had to be careful with the robots and also find clues about the stone. On their way, they met some magic creatures. Some were nice, like the techno-fairies. Some were not nice, like the gear goblins. They had many problems on their trip, but they wanted to help their city. They worked together and became stronger friends. Elara's team had a problem. Lyria and Selene found different clues about where the special stone was. Lyria saw a picture map that said the stone was in the sky on floating islands. Selene read a secret story that said the stone was deep down in a place called Abyssal Caverns. They didn't agree on where to go. Lyria took some people who liked machines and went to the Sky Islands. Selene took some magic users and went underground. Elara and Orion didn't know what to do. Elara decided to try both ways. She wanted to find the stone and also help her friends. Now, the team was split. They all wanted to be right and help the city. They worked fast to find the stone. While Lyria and Selene were busy, Orion tried to help them work together. But there was a bad man named Draken in the city. He wanted a lot of power and was looking for the special stone. He saw what Orion and his friends were doing and wanted to use it. One night, when Orion was working on a hard-tech magic thing, Draken's metal monsters took him. They brought him to Draken's secret place. It was dark and had many machines and magic things. Draken told Orion he wanted the stone's power to make the city dark forever. This would make Draken the only leader. Orion was scared but knew he had to tell Elara and the others about Draken's plan. He thought about how to get out. While Lyria and Selene were busy, Orion tried to help them work together. But there was a bad man named Draken in the city. He wanted a lot of power and was looking for the special stone. He saw what Orion and his friends were doing and wanted to use it. One night, when Orion was working on a hard-tech magic thing, Draken's metal monsters took him. They brought him to Draken's secret place. It was dark and had many machines and magic things. Draken told Orion he wanted the stone's power to make the city dark forever. This would make Draken the only leader. Orion was scared but knew he had to tell Elara and the others about Draken's plan. He thought about how to get out. Elara and her helpers went back to Luminara with the special stone. The city was dark and quiet because it had no energy. People were worried. In front of the city leaders and people, Elara and her team started working. They put the stone into the city's power place. Elara used her magic and the stone began to shine. Slowly, the city's lights came back and flying cars moved again. The door that used both magic and machines was now okay. People in the city were very happy. They said thank you to Elara and her helpers. Magistrate Vega said they did a good job. This made Elara feel better. Lyria, Selene, and Orion learned that working together was good. They also learned that thinking only about yourself is not good when other people need help.